Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Rowley. This is What Can You Do Now for Your Personal Evolution in the New Energy. This is episode 6, and it is titled, forgive me, It's Happening Now. So let's see what's happening now in relation to what you can do now to help smooth things, get a place where you feel succor, rest, and a little bit of fortitude for starting back into life. Because energy work and attunement and alignment and healing is about finding balance and returning to your center, your heart field, your connection to the greater good of all, with yourself and with the group. And it's returning to balance. All right. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light. It is Aliene of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. Peace be with you, and peace be with you. This day, we're going to talk a little bit about it's happening now. And what is it? We've spoken a lot about the divine feminine increasing. We've spoken a lot about the next 3 years, a little bit bumpy in the first half and feeling a little bit more benevolent in the second half, and how you have floods of creativity and then feeling like nothing's moving, and go back and maybe retweak that creative spot you are in and just breathe and work through it. And then there'll be another creative burst, and that'll go on through the year. So you'll learn to ebb and flow in the changes going on. And that's beneficial for you, to be in the flow. Because another thing besides balance is being in the flow. Because the only neutral energies you have are the cosmic and the earth. And they come in and they keep you in the flow, in a vertical alignment, in the now. So, we're going to do for you a sound alignment to help keep you in the now, because that would be helpful. And so she will note that in the YouTube video, in the write-up section, that there is a sound alignment for keeping you in the now, because that's timely for the now. Okay, and when we come back, we will share a little bit more information. All right, here we go. All right, so if anyone's new to this, the melodic sounds of the soul forces coming into your energetic spiritual anatomy, and the brr, 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 little engine sounds when she turns sideways are the kind of like the soul forces engine that you all have, tweaking and moving fibers in the lower 3 chakras to bring them into alignment to the beautiful sounds that were made in the upper chakras of your spiritual anatomy. And you can find out what chakras are and aura and spirit bodies on the web. A lot of information there. So when you hear the poof at the end, that's the 8th filter. So this was like a soul force going down central column and right back up with a little clearing in chakras 1, 2, 3 to keep you in alignment in the now, in your central column, or your interdimensional DNA. And so it's an alignment you can listen to anytime you want to get back to center. And we thought that would be very helpful for you all right now. All right, so are you ready? What's happening and what's going to be new as the solstice unwinds in June? Through June and July and August, there's going to be a sense of fun, lightness, and a shift. And it's going to be nice. And it's going to make you want to just play and just sort of do fun things and not work. And that's okay. It's summer in the northern hemisphere. People want to do more of that. But what we encourage you to do is keep up your meditations, keep up your attunements, keep up your prayers, keep up your alignments, keep up your healing, keep up your searching for the group that's right for you, that you may have the community that we've spoken about to keep you aligned to a higher vibration of positivity and things that are unfolding, because much of what's unfolding will be in groups, because that's what happens in the time you're in. Some call it the Great Shift, the shift change time, the end of a Kali Yuga cycle, the Mayan calendar, the alignment of the planetary systems of 2012, a unique time. There are many, many names. We simply call it the shift change time. It's when all the souls on the planet decide, we want to go all the way and we want this to be better. And it's basically saying, Creator, come and show us the way. Because clearly there's something beautiful here, and clearly we're not quite doing it right. So we need a little help. And that's always a good thing to do, to admit you need help, and to put it up to your soul and the creative source. And I think a lot of life teaches you that during the hard times. But what about tuning during the good times? That's something that doesn't always occur to people. People will share with others the hard time they're going through, but they seldom think to go back to that person and say, thank you for your support and listening and being there for me when I needed to speak and talk about this because I was upset. And it's better now. And I want to thank you for that. Hey, you want to get together and go do this or do something fun? People forget about the other half, the part where it feels better. So during the part that feels better, you can actually rise up to an even higher octave because it's the same paradigm as healing. You've cleared something out that's old and stuck, or consciousness that no longer serves you. You've brought in some new soul forces of a new flavor, and that's actually a higher octave. And you can tune up to that higher octave, and there's other gifts and beauties there. And we just want to give you that thought, because people think, it's a relief, I get a break. But it's actually a wonderful time to tune in deeper and higher at a higher vibration and see what's there. This one always likes to say that in healing, even if you're in that moment where you can't quite rise up, try to see what that attribute of the Creator is within that. Is it that I should be more tolerant of someone? Should that I be expressing more empathy and compassion in that? Or should I be being quiet and just holding a space of that? Should I be more patient with myself? Should I be more self-loving? Should I be more understanding? Should I have more hope? Should I have more kindness to myself and others? Many, 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 many things. Should I have more mercy? This one was surprised that her grandmother had studied divinity and gone to some school for it. And she said that the biblical, if you're a Bible reader, the Bible actually used to have the word loving kindness in its translations out of Aramaic and then into another language and then eventually into the King James Version. And in that version, they changed loving kindness to mercy. But it's a different feeling word. Say the word loving kindness and then say the word mercy. They are resonating at different places. And loving kindness is a much higher vibration. So we'd like us we'd like to bring forward the idea that we have loving kindness again, that we bring in this thought of loving kindness, and that that's a quality of the Creator. So that you can think of the new energy the soul brings in healing, or when you attune, or when you have an aha and your consciousness realizes something and your soul automatically goes, okay, ready for something beautiful. And in that loving kindness of your own soul loving you, there is a beauty in there. And these are actually gifts of the soul, and they are given to you in your lifetime. And we're bringing forward this concept because some of the work that's coming through is going to have in it what's called delights or beauties. And there's actually information in the Akashic records about these. And they are beautiful. They're gifts from the soul. And there are particular feelings and flavors and energies that uplift you and also bring you to a place where there's something new. So they're like something old and beautiful from the gold of the Akash that you stored up and made in various incarnations as an individual and a group, but they also have a flavor of something new that's coming to rise you up to an even more greater potential. And so we are referred to them as delights. She looked in the Akash and saw them that they were beauties because of where she looked, based on the long history there. And so we've sometimes said they're the beautiful delights, or the delights of beauty, because that expresses almost two sides of things, that they feel delightful, but there's something beautiful in there that's very profound. So we wished you to know that, because you're going to start to see that in this work, that there will now be a beautiful delight, a beauty, and a delightful beauty. And now you know what it is. And that is coming in the latter part of each of the 3 years, at least through this one's work. So, you are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do, and we bid you adieu. Peace be with you.